All right, so now let's consider something. Whenever you want to trade any market whatsoever, be it commodity or indices or currency pairs, one thing you want to consider is you want to consider both sides. Is the market going to buy or is going to sell? You are not just going to look at the market from one perspective. Don't look at the market from one perspective. You want to consider both sides. Is the market going to sell or is going to buy? Take for example, this is gold, okay, on daily time frame, okay. If you go to higher time frame, weekly or monthly time frame, you are going to see the market is in an upward trajectory, but which means that okay, you should be looking for a pullback and buy, right? But if you come down to lower time frame, you see the market has actually pushed down, but you still want to consider the fact that okay, the market has pushed down, but is this the right time for me to buy or sell? Okay, so if you are going to use Fibonacci retracement, for example, if you drag your Fibonacci retracement, a lot of traders will be waiting for the market to retrace to this particular point, but I don't do that. Okay, I don't necessarily wait for this Fibonacci retracement. The reason being that the price itself can actually tell you that the market is about to go to the upside or to the downside. So in this case, if you look at the market, you will discover that at this particular level, okay, the market tends to tick up. You will see throughout a whole day, if you look at this candle here, throughout a whole day here, around Thursday, 30th of October, throughout that day, gold bought, then it retraces again. Right now, we are seeing some kind of red candle. So here, it shows that market is probably struggling to go to the downside, okay? And the way you will look at it is, if you come to 4-hour time frame, you will see what I'm saying clearly, okay? Here is the whole scenario. You will see the market has been strongly around this area, has been struggling to push around this area, okay? You see the market is struggling to push down. And if you look at your RSI from here to this place, you see the RSI is also moving to the upside, right? It's moving to the upside. So the idea now is, now you have every reason to consider buying this market from here and putting your stop loss below here, right? But at the same time, you want to be careful of the market sentiment. You want to consider what the stock market is doing. If the stock market is becoming appealing for investors, then there is possibility that this market will continue to crash until that 50% Fibonacci retracement is met, which is around this area. Let me show, let me measure around this area. Okay, if you check your Fibonacci retracement, okay, let me show you again. Okay, so around this area, the market might retrace down to this area, okay? But if the market sentiment for the stock market is not appealing yet, you should expect gold to rally more, okay? So that is one of the reasons why before you take any trade, you want to understand the market sentiment. You want to understand what's actually going on. As you can see now, the S&P 500 is down 0.2%. The New York, the Nasdaq is down 0.35%. Okay, it's down 0.535%. And now, for you to understand if the market is appealing, you may want to click on this particular part to see what's actually going on. Okay, look at it here. For example, Wall Street ends lower as bank CEO warned of possible pullback, fueling tech bubble jitters. See, these are some of the news that actually, you can see this news now is showing that this market might still retrace or pull back, okay? So because of that, you will see a lot of investors try to put their money into gold, which is one of the reasons why you may want to consider, okay, you just consider the sentiment. When the stock market is not appealing, you see investors put their money in safe haven asset like gold. But as soon as stock market is good, indices are, stock market is looking interesting, you see them putting their money back into the stock market. So because of that, you want to consider buying. So now, if I were to consider, let's say the market was here, you can see the double top here. This double top will make me consider selling this market. And I remember when this market was forming double top here, Trump and Xi Jinping were discussing, and that actually boosts the stock market. And then people remove their money from safe haven assets and started buying the stock market, and that actually drag the market down. So when you trade, you want to make sure you consider both the selling part and the buying part of the market, and at the same time you want to consider the sentiment that is surrounding the market at that particular level. Okay, so this is what I want to show you. I want you to consider in your trade. If there is anything you don't understand that you want me to expatiate more, you want me to talk more on, try to comment below. And if you want to talk to me directly, check my bio. You will see, or the comment section, you will see my Telegram link, so you can join the group and then ask your question directly. So see you in my next video. Bye for now.